gonna take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you?
So we're gonna get started with this, and the first thing I usually do is to prep and set up. When it comes to braiding your hair, this usually takes me hours, sometimes days. So I want to make sure that I have the best setup that makes my work easier. I'm going to be using this wooden rack for braiding. This helps with partitioning and organizing the braiding hair. You also want your hand dryer, you want your hairbrush as well as a rat tail comb, some hair clips to help secure the hair and the braids as well. I'm going to put them in this bowl. You also want your braiding gel. This will help in partitioning the hair and also braiding as well. Your hair moisturizer, your hair oil, and obviously hair mousse. Now I'm going to be using this hand mirror. You can use the 3-sided mirror, but I'm going to be using this for this video. So the first thing I'm going to do is to just show you guys exactly what we're working with. Now, this hair that I'm going to be using is from OMGHerHair, and these were the accessories and tools that were included. Now, they did send me 3 bundles of their Burmese curly. It's a premium bulk hair extension, and this is for boho braiding. Now, they sent the length 24 inches, and each bundle is about 100 grams. Look at the curl pattern, look at the volume. Now, I'm just going to give you guys a spoiler alert. I went ahead to use only 1.5 bundle for this entire look. That's just to show you how full each bundle really is. So the first thing I like to do is to use a lot of the braiding gel just on the tip of the bulk hair. This is going to help with sectioning each bundle and taking out the pieces of hair you want to work with. Now, when it comes to partitioning the braids and taking out like tiny pieces, because I already use gel, it just makes it easier. That way you don't get fallout. That way you have more control over how you're sectioning and dividing your braiding hair. This is a trick I've been doing, and it's been working for me for years. So definitely do this if you're someone who is working with bulk hair. You will get a lot of flyaway. This helps with controlling it. Now, I'm going to be using this synthetic hair. I got this one off Amazon. I'll leave the link down below. This one is in 26 inches, and I'm going to be using this amount for each twist. This is the first time I'm twisting my hair, so I'm excited to see the outcome, which you guys have already seen. So we're just going to start with braiding and twisting. Now, I do have a couple of videos, detailed videos when it comes to how to properly braid your hair, boho braids. I have dozens, I have a lot of videos, so be sure to check that out. But in this video, we're focusing heavily on twisting. And the first thing I'm going to be doing is to just braid down my hair to about 2 inches and then start attaching the braiding hair, the bulk human braiding hair. Now, I'm going to twist a little bit and then add my braiding hair. Now for the back, I added about 2 pieces of human bulk hair. I wanted something very sleek and something that I've not really done before. So that's what I'm doing. When it comes to braiding, your whole body parts are needed for this. Your mouth, your ears, your hair, your hands. So I was going for something sleek, easy to install, and also easy to take down. And if there's anything you know about twisting, is that twists are so easy to take down and unravel. So that's what I'm going for. I also wanted something very lightweight at the same time. So yeah, this is the pattern that I'm doing. Now I'm using this hand mirror because guys, you can either use this trick, or you can get the 3-sided mirrors. Now I'm using this because I have a wide mirror in front of me. So using that mirror and the wide mirror in front of me, I'm able to see the partition and the braids at the back as well. So yeah, now I'm just twisting, and I'll show you guys up close exactly how I'm twisting. But I'm twisting and I'm adding and I'm fitting in the bulk human hair, and then I'm twisting to secure that hair. But like I said, I'll show you guys later on in the front row exactly how I'm doing that. But I just wanted to get it over with at the back, and then we can proceed with the front. So, like I said, I was going to show you exactly how I'm braiding. Now, I took a piece of the synthetic hair and I divided that into 3 parts. I'm attaching that into my hair, and I'm also dividing my hair into 3 parts. So that way we can start braiding down, right? Making sure that everything is locked in and tight, I can now start braiding it downwards. So after doing about maybe 5 braids, I'm going to attach or feed in my bulk human hair. This is what's going to give that beautiful boho effect. Now I'm using the braid to lock in that hair so that way it doesn't move. And after a couple of braids, after about maybe 2 inches worth of braids, I begin to start twisting. Now for the front, I did about 4 feed-ins because I didn't want it to be too full, but I also didn't want it to be too scarce. I just wanted it to look natural but have that curly boho look, right? So we're twisting and we're twisting and we're twisting till we get to the tip. We want to make sure that we twist all the way down, because with twisting, you want to make it tight and secure. If not, it would unravel and it would not last. Now, doing the same thing over again, I'm going to braid it down, and then I'm going to start feeding in the human hair, which I just did, and start braiding it down to about 2 inches before I start twisting. So this is what the hair is looking like pretty much the next day. It took me about 9 hours the first day, and this is how far we've gotten, right? So this is what the hair is looking like. I feel like with this bulk hair, you have to use product to activate the curls and the curl pattern and to bring it to life. Now I'm going to show you guys a more detailed twisting and braiding process so that way we can see up close, and that's why I left the 2 rows in front so that we can kind of get into the process, right? So making sure that my braids at the tip at the top is very secure, I will start braiding down and attaching and fitting in the human hair. I'm gonna lock that in with a couple of braids just to make sure that the human hair is secure and it's not going anywhere. And I'm going to start twisting. Twisting is one of those hairstyles that kind of took me a while to really understand, but something that I always do is to make sure that my hands are properly hydrated, because there's a lot of friction that goes on with this, unlike braids. So what I'm doing is that I'm twisting each strand of hair, each side of the hair, because it's been split into 2. I'm twisting it individually and then I'm bringing them together so that way we can form like a twist. I'm going to show you guys a more detailed version so you can really understand, but I wanted to get to the top part or to the last row so that way we can really focus on the skills and the process, and I can show you a more detailed version. But like I said again, we're dividing that piece of hair into 3 parts, attaching it onto our hair and dividing our hair into 3 parts, and then doing a couple of braids down and attaching the human bulk hair as well. Now, I want you to look at exactly how I'm twisting. I'm twisting each or both pieces of hair individually, and I'm also twisting them collectively so that way it's tight and it's secure. Attaching the boho braids, attaching that piece of strand, fitting in that piece of strand, I'm going to twist everything down and then bring out that piece, making sure that it is secure, because again, unlike braids, this is going to be easier to unravel, but you want to make sure that you twist and you lock it in so that way it doesn't go anywhere. And look at that braid, look at that twist, it is not going anywhere. So we're going to do this a couple of times. Now I've had this hair for over 3 weeks and it is still sitting right. But you want to make sure that you're twisting it all the way down, and that way it's not going to go anywhere. I'm going to show you guys once again, but I'm going to let you watch the process on your own. Okay, so this is what the hair is looking like right now, and like I said, I'm gonna twist all the way down. And to get this hair really looking nice, you do have to hydrate it and keep it hydrated as well. But this is what the hair looks like. I didn't use a lot of hair, but I'm loving the outcome. It's full, but it's not too full, but then it frames my face the exact way that I wanted it to. And this is what it looks like. Again, I'm kind of running my hands through it just to see if I get any fallout or any strands or pieces of hair coming out, and nothing is coming out. This is what the back also looks like. This hair is full and it is it's beautiful. So I'm going to be using my oil just around the partition just to hydrate my scalp, because guys, we're going to be using this hair for a while. So once I am done with that, I'm going to start with actually, getting this hair looking the way it's supposed to look. And just to show you guys no fallout, this is what it looks like. I love the length. I like that it's not too full, it's just full enough. I'm going to be using my mousse, and with this you do want to be very generous with this. Your mousse, your curl activator, your water, be generous with it. So just to show you guys the curl pattern, this is the curl pattern of this hair that we used. And I'm going to be hydrating and, kind of putting this mousse all over my hair. Taking my time to do that, making sure that each strand is fully saturated. I'm also going to be using a little bit of water as well, just to further hydrate the hair. And this is what it looks like. Once you hydrate the hair and you get a little bit of product in it, just to bring the curls back, you find that it's not as full as it was looking. And I like that, because you can have this really tamed, luscious, vibe, or you can leave it like this on the other side that I'm yet to kind of tame and treat. So yeah, this is what this looks like, and this is what the other side looks like. I'm not sure which one I prefer, because I like the volume, but I also like the curls. But this is the curl pattern. Look at that curl pattern. So yeah, this is the before and the after, but I'm going to go ahead to obviously hydrate and add a little bit of moisture, a little bit of mousse as well to that side, just to make this hair come alive. And yeah, look at that. So after running my hands through this a couple of times, I did get just this amount of fall out, and I just wanted to show you guys exactly what that was, and it came from the tip, but that's fine. What I'm gonna do next up is to cut off the ends. I want to have like this beautiful blonde cut, but I'm not gonna take too much out. But yeah, look at that curl, guys. Look at the twist. This is my first time doing twist, by the way, but I really do like it. Now I'm just cutting off just a little bit so that way the ends kind of look like it's the same length and it looks uniformed. I'm also going to tease it just a little bit, and this right here is the finished look. This is what the back of the hair looks like. This is the length, this is a curl pattern, this is volume. And guys, I only used 1.5 bundles, and look at the results. Like, I'm kind of thinking, like, should we have gone fuller, or was this volume just the perfect volume and the perfect length? I'm not really sure, but let me know down in the description, let me know down in the comment section. I'll have all the links to all the products that I used down in my description bar. Be sure to check it out. I'll also have links to this hair as well, in case you are interested, in case you want to recreate this hairstyle as well. Leave it down. Thank you so much, OMGHerHair, for sending this gorgeous bulk hair for us to try it again. This hair, I'll leave the links as well. It's the Burmese curly hair, and it's their bulk braiding hair. Okay, loves, so we are done with the hair. Now, this hair did take me about 10 to 11 hours to complete. Now, the first day I spent about 9 hours doing this hair. The second day I completed just the middle part, as you guys had seen, and that took me about an hour. But yeah, this is what this hair looks like. In total, we have 83 twists, and this is my first time doing a twist boho braid look. And I do like it. Usually I would go for something fuller, something with a lot of volume, but I wanted something that kind of tamed and framed my face, something very manageable. It is lightweight. Now, the funny thing is, guys, I only used one, and I wouldn't even call it a half. I want to say I took at least 1/4 out of this. I still have one pack that is untouched. Remember, we started off with 3 packs. So we only used 1 bundle and 1/4 from this one that I unraveled. Yeah, this is what the hair looks like. This hair again is from OMGHerHair. It looks so fabulous. I like to believe that it is full. The hair again is full. The bulk hair is full. Now, even though it is human hair, you still have to maintain it just as you would if you have like a wig on, if you have your natural hair on. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Again, this hair is from OMGHerHair. This hair took me 10 hours. I used 1.5 or 1.25 bundles, and for the synthetic extensions that I used 3 out of the 8 packs that I got. So I used their bulk braiding hair in a style Burmese curls, and this is what the curls look like. Actually, let me show you one of the curls. This is what the curl looks like. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Till then, make sure you stay blessed and you stay fabulous. Bye.